In order to obtain a DTM as close to the original mesh as possible, I should remove these triangles on the edge of the DTM that are usually very narrow, as you can see. These triangles are created by the triangulation algorithm to fill hollows such as this one or even this. Because this algorithm is conceived to create only convex shapes. To tell it which is the actual edge of the model, we have to use the containment layer. So, I go again on the main panel, click on New, and create a new containment layer. I name it Edge. Now you can observe here it has a different symbol, which in this case is a box to mean it is a containment layer. And its name, Edge, is preceded by this C underscore prefix, which can't be removed even if I try to rename it. Now I need to draw a polyline identifying the edge of the DTM, but I can't do it directly on the model as I did with all the other polylines. In this case, I have two different options. The first one is to set the containment layer as current, then go on the 2.5D model section and click on Draw Containment. Select the right snap and start drawing the edge. The second option instead is to draw the edge as a common polyline on the auxiliary layer that you will remember I created before, and then transform it into a containment polyline. And now I will show you how. First, I set the auxiliary layer as current. Now you will see that on the model there are various polylines that can be used to define the edge. For instance, this one or this one or this. So I select them all. Okay, now right click and clone polylines to current layer. Okay, now I switch off the 2.5D model to see better the single custom objects and switch on again the texture. Okay, I can even change the color of the auxiliary layer to see it a little bit better. For instance, I can choose this one. Okay. Now you see there are many gaps between the different parts of this new polyline, so I need to fill them. To do that, I first switch off all the layers that I don't need. So all except the auxiliary one. Now I start drawing new polyline segments to fill the gaps. In this case, I can just move a little bit this vertex here to close the polyline. Okay. And here I can do the same. Here I don't need this part of the polyline, so I delete some of these vertices. Okay, now I start drawing new polyline segments to fill the gaps. Okay, and here I can draw my edge just along the road. Okay, now that I finished drawing all the polylines, I will select them all. Okay, now right click and unify polylines. So I will have just one. Now that I have a closed polyline, I can select again the containment layer and switch it on. Then I select the polyline, set the containment layer as current, and go again inside the 2.5D model section. And now I click on containment and close polyline between brackets. Now the closed polyline on the auxiliary layer has been created on the containment layer, and you can see it because here inside the polyline there is a certain of gray transparency. Now if I go again inside the main panel and switch on all the layers except for the auxiliary one, which I switch off. Okay, now I hide the texture, and inside the 2.5D model section, I click again on Compute 2.5D model. Now you will see that the model has been created again, but this time inside the perimeter that I set as containment layer.